All right. Welcome to the replay. Make sure you double tap the screen, get some hearts going, and show some love throughout this scope. And we are going to get started very quickly. We are having some technical difficulties this morning, but we're going to get it together. And I'm just going to go ahead and record. You guys can go ahead and watch the replay, and then we'll just get started that way. But I'm not going to waste any more time because time is of the essence. Hello and good morning to you. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? If you can hear me and see me, please let me know. Yes? Okay, awesome. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you. Go ahead and double tap the screen, guys and gals. Get the hearts going, show some love. I'm going to share some good info with you this morning, so let me see some hearts. Let me know that this is working. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Double tap the screen, get the hearts going, double tap. And go ahead and share this with your followers. Swipe up if you have an Android phone. Share this on Periscope, share this on Twitter, share this on Facebook. If you have an iPhone, swipe left to right and share on Facebook, Twitter, and Periscope as well. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a 2-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight and still on the bestsellers list for over 3 years. I am also a life, relationship, and business coach and internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, and speaker. I am also the protege of the legendary Les Brown, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while being powerful and build a brand online and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, so my faith is exuded in all that I do. So, welcome everybody. Good morning to you all. Go ahead and double tap the screen. If this is your first time watching me live, please type in the number 1. Tell me your name and where you're watching me from. I like to welcome you here to my Perry fam. I like to know who it is that I am speaking to and know that you guys will get some value out of what it is that I'm sharing this morning. So go ahead and type and let me know. And double tap the screen, get the hearts going. Are we still here, guys? Periscope, are we here? I need to see some hearts, some interaction, something. Let me know this is working. Okay, there goes the hearts. So this morning, we're going to do how to stand out in your business and make more money. Oh no, are we freezing? My phone is going in and out. Can you guys see me okay? It was just freezing on me. Can you guys see me still? Are we frozen or are we good? Are we good? Comment. Let me know. See hearts. What is going on? Yes? Okay. So we're going to talk about how to stand out in your business and make money. A lot of times people feel as if because everybody is doing everything, how do you stand out, right? There are a lot of authors out there. There are a lot of beauticians out there. A lot of people who are great cooks and have culinary, expertise. There are people that have branding and marketing, all these different things. So because of the fact that there's someone doing everything, the biggest question happens to be, well, can I stand out? To, will anybody buy from me if someone else is doing the same thing I'm doing? And the answer is yes and yes, right? And so we're going to discuss this morning 5 quick ways for you to be able to stand out in your business, regardless of what business you're in. I don't care if you're in network marketing. I don't care if you have, a brick and mortar business, whatever it is, you can stand out and make sure that you are profitable in what is it you're doing, right? So I'm frozen. Oh gosh. Okay. Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen, guys? Am I still frozen or are we good? I see hearts, so I don't know if that means no or yes. No? Okay, great. So one of the key ways for you to be able to stand out in your niche, in your area of expertise is, number 1, being able to identify your ideal client. Being able to identify your ideal client. Why is this important? When you realize that, yes, there may be a whole lot of people in your field doing what you're doing, there are only a certain amount of people that can actually reach the person that you are catered to speak to, right? Your ideal client, understanding who they are, what language they speak, what age they are, what demographic are they, right? Where do they live? What do they like? What hobbies or interests do they have? When you're able to figure out who your ideal client and customer is, you then now know who you can speak to. You then now can attract those type of people to you. And when you're able to attract that person to you, it doesn't matter what the next person is doing, because the truth is this: there are some people that I'm going to be attracted to, and there are going to be some people that are attracted to me. Everybody is not for me, and I'm totally okay with that, right? It's kind of like dating, right? You know what kind of guy or woman you like. It doesn't matter how many other guys are around you. If you know what kind of type you like, it doesn't matter about anybody else. If you like a tall man, short men are not going to interest you, right? Likewise, in your business, when you are able to know who your ideal client is, you are able to stand out by speaking directly to them, and you attract that person to you, right? Are we still here, Periscope? If we are, I need to see some hearts. I need to see some interaction. I need to see and know that this is working. Am I frozen? Are we good or not? Let me know. Okay. So number one is identify your ideal client, right? Once you do that, you're able to speak their language, speak directly to them, and you're able to attract who you want to attract based on who you are. Number two, the second way to stand out in your business is by having a targeted marketing message. What is your marketing message? If you don't know what that messaging is, you're not going to be able to speak directly to that person. It kind of goes hand in hand with number one, right? You have to know your marketing message. In your marketing message, you have to be ideally speaking to that person and making sure that the way you word your message is going to attract the person you want to attract, right? Know what your marketing message is. Be very clear and precise about it. And when you spread it out through your platform, whether that's through social media, through your website, your marketing material, you're able to speak that particular language to that person, and it grabs their attention. So having a really very, very clear marketing message is going to allow you to stand out. Why? Because everyone does not have your message, just like everyone else does not have your story, no matter what your story is. There are some things that you have gone through that somebody else has not. There are some things that you have overcome that someone has not. So you're able then to put that in a packaging to message and speak directly to that ideal customer to attract them over to you, right? So that's number two. If we are here, I have got to see some hearts. Like, I am on here sharing some nuggets with you all. I need you to participate and share the hearts. If I'm frozen, if this is working, let me know, communicate. I need to know. Let's make this very clear, guys. Thank you for the hearts. So number three, the third way to be able to stand out in your business, in your market, is by marketing your solution, not your product or service. Oh my gosh, this is so huge, everybody. So often, too often than not, people want to promote and market their product or their service, yet they're not sharing or providing the solution to a problem. People don't want to know about what you have, right? They don't want to know about your product or your service unless they know that you can actually help them. So your job then is to be able to identify what the problem is to your ideal client, and you provide a solution. So you should be providing a solution. Your marketing material all should be about a solution rather than a product or a service. Once I know that you can actually help me, not just put a product in front of me, I then want to know more about you. I want to then find out, well, how can you really help me? Because if I have a problem, if I'm sick, what do I need? Besides Jesus, I need a doctor, right? So I don't need a doctor telling me all this great, accolades of how many years he's gone to school, or where his office is. But I need to know that he is able to help me by healing me with whatever issue that I have, right? I need to see the solution. A great marketer is able to see the pain points of their ideal client and get to their heart, right? Able to present a picture before them to show them where you are. If you are someone, for example, if you are in network marketing, right, and depending on your messaging and your product you have, you want to be able to provide the dream for someone else, right? Your job is to present to someone an opportunity to show them freedom, right? Not, oh, you can make $5,000 in 30 days, or, buy this right now and you'll lose 10 pounds in 5 days. No, you don't want that. You want to provide a deeper solution. Why do they want the product? Why do they want to join your company? Why, right? Know your customers' why. Not just your why, but their why. And knowing their why, again, you present the solution. I need to know a solution. And in that, I'm going to want to hear more of what you have to offer. So number three, market the solution, not the product. That's point alone right there, I'm telling you, will have you stand out so much. Because in a world where everybody is trying to shoot them their product, shoot them their service, you are able to stand out very quickly by doing the opposite. You are speaking directly to your customer. You are letting them know why they feel. You're taking them on a journey, guys. When you understand, when you have the right copy, when you're writing the right stories, you are taking them on a journey, and you're taking them from where they are and bringing them to where they want to be. That is your job. right? You go from just being the CEO of your company to being an excellent marketer by taking your customer on a journey to where they want to be. When you take them and you story tell that thing so well, they are then able to see, oh my gosh, I got to do this. Because she is speaking my language. I want to be able to wake up whenever I want to wake up. I want to be able to, lose weight so I could feel better, to feel healthy, so I could go and play with my children, right? I want to be able to have more confidence. Those are the pinpoints that you want to deal with, right? Depending on what area of business you're in. Find the solution and market that. Number 4, be authentic and show your personality. You can't try to be like everybody else or try to hide yourself or try to be the super corporate if your business and area of expertise is not in that area. People buy from people, not products. That's what it is. People buy from people and not products. So with that being said, you want to be able to be in a place where you are showing them who you are, personality. Right? Don't hide yourself behind, a computer or behind somebody else's script. Who are you? And you showing who you are, you're then able to attract the person you want to attract. People want to know that you are real, right? They want to know that you wake up sometimes and you don't feel like talking to nobody. You want to know that, you didn't put on your full face today, right? You're not beat this morning. Like, for example, perfect example, I'm not beat this morning, right? I'm nasal. I'm tired. I went to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 6 because I'm grinding things out. But this is real. This is my personality. My personality attracts who I need to be working with, right? So be authentic. Be yourself. Stop trying to do what the next person is doing. People do not buy into that. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. I'll say it again. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So by me being consistent and showing you who I am, I'm not afraid to tell you to double tap the screen. And if you're not, I'm going to shut this down. I'm not afraid of that. Why? Because I'm me. Right? And those that understand that, those understand where I'm coming from, those understand my personality, they're attracted to that and they're going to do the same thing, right? And so be yourself. Being authentic makes you stand out. Nobody else can be you, right? No one else can be you. So why not be the person to stand out and show yourself? And number 5, the last point. The 5th way to showing or being able to stand out in the marketplace and make money in your business is by continuing to grow and predict changes, right? You cannot begin to grow in your business if you're not growing personally. Sometimes we separate our business life from our personal life, thinking that's 2 different things, but in actuality, it's not. We're all one and the same. So who you show up in your personal life is going to show up in your private life and in your business, right? So you need to be growing all the time. What new books are you reading? What new seminars are you investing in? What coaching are you getting, right? What phase of your business are you in? That coach that you had before may have been good for that season, but now you may need someone else, right? You have to grow, and then you're growing as a person. You then grow in your business, and then in turn, grow in your audience, grow in your marketing, right? Grow in your different clientele that you have, which then in turn allows you to stand out in your business. So let's do a quick recap again. Number 1, the first way to be able to stand out in your business and make money is by 1, identifying your ideal client. You need to know who you're speaking to, right? So much so that they feel like you are speaking directly to them. And knowing who your ideal client is allows you to position everything else around that person and be able to stand out as opposed to trying to get everybody, right? You stand out by having a great message about who it is that you're talking to, which ties into number 2. Number 2 is being able to have a targeted marketing message. What is your marketing message? Your message is what's going to determine who you work with, and it's also going to differentiate yourself from the people out in the marketplace. No one else has your message. No one else has your story. Even if they've gone through something similar, they're not going to have the same message that you have, right? So to find out what your marketing message is and present that out there. Number 3, market your solution and not the product or service. Stop marketing the product that you have. Stop marketing your service, right? Market the solution. People want to know that you can actually help them. So when you're able to show them your solution to their problem, they're going to want to exchange money with you, right? That's what business is. Business is about finding a solution that you have, presenting that solution. And once you have the solution for your ideal client or customer, they then exchange that with money, right? So be able to market your solution rather than the problem. If we are still here, guys, I need to see some hearts. I need to see some interaction. When you are able to market the solution, you are able to take your customers or your potential customers on a journey. What your job is as a marketer, as a good marketer is able to take you from where you are right now to show you where you can be, right? From where you are right now to where you can be based off of the solution they provide. So you want to be able to take your clients on a journey with you, right? Show them where they're going, present the dream to them, present the freedom that they want. If it's the weight loss, what is the reason for the weight loss, right? We get so surface with things, right? Knowing the product is not good enough. You want to know, why do they want to lose weight? Why do they want to make more money? Why do they want to travel? Why do they want good relationships, right? You dig deeper. And the deeper you're able to dig, the more you get into their hearts, the more you make a personal, emotional connection, right? This is good, y'all. I hope you guys are taking this thing down. How are you showing your solution in your business? Are you asking about me personally? But when you get that, you go and you dive deeper and making that emotional connection. When you're able to make that emotional connection, you're then able to take them on a different place, right? Take them on a different place. Show them where you want them to, where they want to be, right? If I make an emotional connection with you, I'm not even thinking about you anymore as someone trying to do business with me. I'm not even thinking about you at this point as someone trying to take my money, right? But I'm thinking about, wow, something happened in my heart. When I was in Florida in the beginning of this year, I was watching a commercial. And in this commercial, they had, they showed a family. There was a grandfather and a granddaughter. And the granddaughter was doing all these, magic tricks that she was trying to do for her father and her family. And her grandfather used to be a magician. And so they showed flashbacks in black and white of the grandfather showing different tricks and how he used to do it. And then they showed the granddaughter trying to be like her grandfather. And so the commercial was just so heartfelt. It was so warming. And I was like, oh, so cute. But me as the marketer, your examples of how this works for you would be helpful. Okay, hold on one moment. So I'm doing this an example right now by me showing you. I'm showing you how to help you in your business by giving examples, by showing you what to do. That's one example. But number two, right? So in this commercial that I'm watching, as a marketer, I'm looking at it, and my whole time I'm watching, I'm like, what are they selling? The whole time I'm watching the commercial, I'm like, what are you selling? And so to me, I thought, well, maybe it's a Hallmark commercial. Maybe it's for, Father's Day. Maybe it's about, a card, something to that effect is what I'm thinking about. Because, hey, they're talking about all this heartfelt stuff. But the commercial was actually about cable. The commercial was about cable and internet. And you're thinking, well, what in the world does a grandfather spending time with his granddaughter and the family have to do with internet connection, right? Nothing at all, right? So you think what they did was to get them outside of the box, to separate themselves from, Fios, to separate themselves from, Cablevision or Optimum, to separate themselves from Comcast. They went to the heart of the matter. So at the end of this whole commercial about the grandfather and the granddaughter doing all these commercials doing all these magician tricks, they were saying you want to be able to connect with the ones you love. How brilliant was that? Connect with the ones you love. So now when you're thinking about this commercial of the grandfather and the granddaughter, you're not thinking about just, what you're seeing surface, but you had an emotional connection about connecting with the ones you love through the internet, not having a slow connection, not being able to spend that time with them via, Skype or whatever. It built an emotional connection. Why? Because they went to the heart of the matter. They didn't just do a commercial like, Verizon say, oh, go have, faster internet or use $10 cheaper than Cablevision. They went totally outside of that to have an emotional connection. And that's what you want to do with your business, right? If we're still here, I've got to see some hearts. Where we at? Like, where are we at? You could double tap. Like, really. Is this working? Are we frozen? Are we still here, Periscope? Periscope, y'all playing. So that was number 2, right? Number 3. That was actually number 3. Market your solution. Number 4 is show your personality and be authentic. Be yourself, right? Don't try to create this picture perfect, persona that actually doesn't exist, right? I don't do that. I'm me. Either you like me or you don't. If you don't, oh well, so bad. I don't care, right? Why? Because I know that I'm not for everybody. That's it. I'm not for everybody, just like everybody is not for me. And I'm totally fine with that. And once you're able to be okay with that fact and it shows in all that you do, people are attracted to real people. Like they say in the world, game recognized game, right? Likewise in business and everything else. Be yourself. Be authentic. And then being authentic and being yourself is how you're able to attract people and how you're able to stand out. No one else can be you. No one. Right? So because of that, monopolize on that. You should see that you are your own brand. You can stand out that way. And number 5 actually, Continue to grow in your personal life, right? Grow in your business. The more you grow as an individual, you're able to expand in your business and things that you're going to know and learn and be able to predict about changes in your industry that others won't know, right? And so because of that, you want to stand out and create that sense of growing and investing in yourself. And in doing so, you'll realize that other people that are in your niche or people that you are attracting will see that in you and want to work with you as well. So with that being said, guys, I don't know if y'all at work or something, but you're not double tapping the screen, but the least you guys could do is just double tap the screen, for real though. But with that being said, I am going to be sharing with some of you entrepreneurs that are serious about growing your business, that are serious about creating capital for your business and expanding the dream and vision that you have for your business. I'm going to be sharing some information with you all very soon. It's going to be a very exclusive group. And so this is not for everybody, as you guys can probably tell. I said it like how many times today in this scope? And that's the beauty of it. You're seeding, right? Making it known through subconscious. I don't want to get too deep involved in it, but subliminal messages through your scopes, right? Through your messaging and all that you do. That's a totally different scope. I'm not going to go there. But I'm going to be sharing some information on those of entrepreneurs out there, no matter what field you're in, whether you are a network marketer or not, if you are a brick and mortar business, you're an author, coach, whatever it is. I'm going to be sharing some things with you for an exclusive group. So if you would like to be one of the people to know firsthand, I'm going to be a part. Awesome, Daisy. If you'd like to know firsthand on what I'm going to be doing, you can email SharitaLeon@gmail.com. That's SHARITALEON at gmail.com immediately after this scope, and I will be sharing some information with you all very soon. It's going to be life-changing, y'all. This is why I have been sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 6. Y'all, I'm tired. So tired, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it. So, entrepreneurs, go ahead and email SharitaLeon@gmail.com to get first dibs or a sneak peek, rather, an exclusivity of what I have coming up. Again, this is going to be for a limited amount of people who are serious and that are entrepreneurs or entrepreneurial minded. If you like to start a business, this is going to be for you. So email SharitaLeon@gmail.com. Those of you that are watching the replay, you can do so as well before I take this down. And I will speak to you all later today. Until next time. Oh, wait, before I do that, if you're not following me on Facebook, go follow me on Facebook at Coach Sharita. Instagram at Coach Sharita as well. And go to my mailing list at SharitaLeon.com to find out more information as well about what I will have coming up for you and to have some information that I don't share on Periscope, right? So until next time, everybody, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed.